Hi there, I'm Missy G, and welcome back to the channel. This next series of videos is going to talk about viewing leadership from a little bit of a different perspective. Whether that's defining what a great leader is, how they communicate, or even managing other leaders, we're going to cover it all. So today I want to talk about leading from all directions. Great leaders lead from the front, they lead from the back, and everywhere in between. So we're going to talk about each type of those perspectives and give an example of when that might be an appropriate approach. First, let's talk about leading from the front. There are times that you must stand up for initiative and set the example. You're the one in charge of setting the tone and getting your team on board. This might be an appropriate approach when maybe there's a difficult policy that's been passed down to you that you need to discuss with your team. Sure, there might be times that you don't like the policy, but as the leader, it's your job to make sure that everyone gets on board. So whether you like it or not, you got to step up and lead the way. There are other times when it's more effective to lead from behind. Now, I'm not saying that you just clear off your desk and give it to your team and say, "Here you go, I'll support you. Go do all my work." That's not what I'm talking about. Maybe there are some times where you have an up-and-coming high performer and they're wanting some greater responsibility. It'd be a great idea as the leader to take a step back and give this person maybe a major role on a new project. You can still support them from behind and watch them develop these new skills. What a great motivator for your high performer. And then there are the majority of the days where it's helpful just to dig in and work alongside your team. Leading from the center builds that trust between you and your team to make sure that they know that you're there to support them. This can be especially helpful in times where maybe your workplace is a little volatile. Maybe you've had a lot of high turnover recently. It helps your team and that general camaraderie if they know that you're there and you're willing to just dig in right beside them and make sure the work gets done. So before we wrap up, think about the past three perspectives that I just gave you and think about what type of leader you are. Do you typically lead from the front? Do you lead from behind? Or are you all three? Think about some examples of maybe when you should have chosen a different direction and maybe some upcoming scenarios that you think are going to happen and which direction you should take. Well, thanks for tuning in today. And don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. That way you can be on the lookout for more upcoming videos. And go to our website at phineasgts.com to learn more ways to awaken your financial genius.